What if you could uncover almost anything about anyone online? Intriguing, right? But also a little unnerving. In today's digital world, a wealth of information is readily available. You just need the right tools and techniques to access it. This brings us to the world of open source intelligence, or OSINT. OSINT is both an art and a science, dedicated to gathering and analyzing publicly accessible information. Today, I'll show you how to use OSINT tools and methods to uncover data about someone's online presence, conduct digital investigations, and even gather valuable insights for cybersecurity and penetration testing. Whether you're an investigator, a cybersecurity enthusiast, or just curious about what's out there, stick around. You're in for a deep dive into the fascinating world of OSINT. But before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Josh, and this channel is all about showing you how to become a highly paid cybersecurity, ethical hacking, or cloud pro fast. Let's start with the basics. OSINT pulls from a vast array of sources, ranging from government databases to social media sites. Imagine you're trying to identify someone using only their online pseudonym. A great starting point is inteltechniques.com, which has an incredibly useful OSINT chart that shows different information sources. These range from official government records to commercial data and social media profiles. Each source can reveal unique details, and by connecting the dots, you start to form a complete picture of who that person might be. This is where OSINT really starts to feel like detective work, and it's amazing what you can uncover from resources that are hiding in plain sight. Now, depending on the country, you may have access to specific government databases that contain public information about individuals or organizations. These databases can include voter registrations, property records, court cases, and business licenses. Keep in mind, however, that access to these records varies widely depending on location and privacy regulations. Still, these government databases can be an invaluable starting point if you know where to look. In cases where information isn't immediately accessible, advanced search techniques may be necessary to locate the relevant public records. Of course, one of the most powerful tools for OSINT is Google, but there's more to Google than meets the eye. For OSINT pros, Google Dorks is the secret weapon. Developed by cybersecurity expert Johnny Long in 2002, Google Dorks involve using specific search queries to dig deeper into Google's data. By tweaking your search with certain commands, you can reveal information that isn't typically shown in a regular Google search. Just to be clear, we're only looking at publicly available data here, no hacking or accessing anything private. Let's look at some examples. To find someone's name on Instagram, type their name in quotes with the command site, instagram.com. To exclude their own profile but check their activity on other accounts, remove the double quotes and add hyphen before the username without any space, which lets you see if they've commented or liked other posts. Want to locate someone's resume? Use filetype.pdf-cv John Doe to find public resumes online. You'd be surprised at the amount of personal information that's sometimes included. These Google Dorks can be used on other search engines too, like Bing, Yandex, and DuckDuckGo. Trying multiple search engines can sometimes produce different results, so it's worth the effort. People search websites are another go-to OSINT tool. These sites specialize in aggregating data from public sources, letting you search by name, username, email, or phone number. Just type in a few details and you can often pull up addresses, phone numbers, and sometimes even social profiles. Some sites charge for deeper results, but the basics are often available for free. These tools are simple but surprisingly effective for gathering initial background details on a person. We can't talk about OSINT without addressing data breaches. Sadly, millions of people and organizations have been affected by data leaks, and sometimes this information becomes available online. Cybersecurity researcher Troy Hunt developed haveibeenpwned.com to help people check if their email has appeared in any breaches. Another site, dhashed.com, goes even further by showing if passwords or hashed passwords associated with an email have been compromised. This is valuable because people often reuse passwords, and knowing if one of yours is out there can help you lock down your accounts before hackers gain access. When it comes to phone numbers, OSINT tools can be equally powerful. With user-contributed databases like Truecaller, you can find out basic information about a phone number's owner. Then there's PhoneInfoga, an advanced OSINT tool specifically for phone numbers. It can tell you details like the carrier, region, and line type associated with a number, and even use search engines to track down additional information. What if you have a photo and want to know more about its origin? This is where reverse image search comes into play. Tools like Google Images or TinEye let you upload an image and see where it appears on the web. Beyond that, a photo's metadata, known as EXIF data, can sometimes reveal the date, location, and even the camera model used. You can use tools like EXIF data to view this metadata. If the data hasn't been removed, you might be able to pinpoint where and when a photo was taken or even track down other images taken with the same camera. Social media is one of the richest data sources available. Platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram reveal interests, activities, and connections. OSINT professionals call this SOCMINT, or social media intelligence. With tools like Extract Face, you can download a Facebook profile's data, including posts, comments, and photos, for offline analysis. Or if you're curious about a person's habits, Facebook Sleep Stats can estimate a user's sleeping patterns based on when they're online. It's almost like peeking into someone's daily routine, but remember to stay ethical in how you use this information. OSINT investigations can involve an overwhelming amount of data. Automation tools help streamline the process, ensuring you don't miss any crucial details. Spiderfoot is a fantastic OSINT tool that scans over 100 public sources and organizes the information for you. The Harvester is excellent for finding email addresses and domain-related information, while ReconNG provides similar capabilities with a modular setup. If you need an all-in-one solution, Maltego offers visual data mapping and the ability to connect various entities, like people and companies, with different data sources. This is particularly useful for those doing in-depth investigations or corporate OSINT, where connections between people and organizations are key. The internet is a powerful resource with more information available than most people realize. OSINT gives you the tools to access this information, but it's crucial to use these methods ethically and responsibly. Remember, OSINT should be about gathering publicly available data, not crossing any boundaries. I hope you found this introduction to OSINT tools insightful. If you're interested in more videos on cybersecurity and online investigations, be sure to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what other topics you'd like to explore. Check out the video on the right for more content to help you develop your IT career.